Fair enough.
By the way, I hit the button. We're live.
I don't see live.
Well, does that matter? He hit the button.
I hit the button.
Oh, you can check out Seekins. They make a pretty good bolt.
Hey, remember that part where we went live?
Hey, no, we're live because I'm getting feedback because I was too stupid to mute.
There it goes.
Man, there is nothing worse than that. Getting caught with and you're like, for like a second, you're like, wait, what's going on here? Like, oh, that's right.
Didn't you just say that? I thought you just said that.
Yep.
I muted the stream anyway.
Well, good evening, everyone.
Yeah, no kidding. Hi, how you doing?
No one's here yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say nobody that's here.
Hey, you told us you hit the button.
I did.
We were just being cordial.
I'm just waiting for somebody to show up to the gun club.
Wait, what the hell? When did I put the alert on this? Oh, apparently I rang the bell for you.
Oh, excellent. Like you're on every single one of my streams, so you better know when I go live.
Which was kind of like why I was wondering. Like, why did I put the bell on this? But I put the bell on it because it's important.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. It's important because you do not promote enough.
I was telling Jay earlier, if you ever buy a rifle, it's probably not a good idea to get it Cerakoted because everything is fucking tight. Like all my tolerances changed.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
Wow.
I've got
a
problem
Josh
with my
Well, I'm not worried about you right now, Jay. You can't afford anything.
No, he just had to drill out his retaining.
No, actually, I think I know what that was. I don't think it was Cerakote. I think it had to do with
more
along the lines of the end mill bit. I think that's what it had to do. That the end mill bit got a little bit dull when they were milling out that, the plunger area on the receiver, and it probably didn't chamfer it enough.
I got you.
Hey, did you guys know that today is Dingus Day?
What the fuck is Dingus Day?
I read that it escalates quickly between men and women.
Just a Polish American thing. Apparently, they have a holiday after the day after Easter where young single men are supposed to flirt with young single women by squirting them with water.
Hashtag me too.
Yeah, but then but tomorrow the women get to get back at them by throwing plates and dishes at them.
Pottery.
Isn't that just daily marriage?
Yeah, well. I have heavy fucking plates. I don't know if I approve of that.
I would not want to get hit by the crockery I have.
Yeah, that's a trip to the hospital. What the hell happened? Well, I threw a picture at him.
Like on your phone? Like, no. Can I please get an adult nurse?
I need an adult.
Pitcher, what you pour water out of.
How old are you? 20? Oh. Yeah.
That explains.
Yeah.
Well, you all, I think everyone here is younger than me, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
You got some years.
I turned 33 in about a month.
Okay,
no one cares this month then.
I know.
Do any of you remember
a
pre-Simpsons world?
Does anyone what?
Do any of you remember a pre-Simpsons world?
No.
No, because...
No.
Funny fact, I was born the year they started.
That is not a fun fact. That's boring as shit. No, but I today I did my neighbor who lives upstairs from fucking Africa, by the way. I did the roll down your window symbol, and he rolled down his window to ask me what that meant. I'm like, fuck you! You're from Africa. Like, you have to have freaking manual windows still in Africa. But he rolled it. It's like, what does that mean? who's crazy? I'm like, that's not the crazy symbol. It's a roll down your window symbol. It's like, why is that the?
It's the same
Like,
thing. It's just where you do it.
So I'm just gonna start pointing down, like the next time I approach him, just point down. But the funniest thing is,
that means look outside your car.
yeah. Well, he's got a new car, and he hears a rattle in it. I don't know if we ever found out what the rattle was or not, but I went up to the car because he was fucking with it, and apparently he has to push up to roll it down and down to push it. It's one of those funky new ones. It's a Pathfinder. And he rolled it down, but then as he was pushing away, like he caught his finger and it rolled instantly back up. And I'm like, yeah, I'll wait. You figure out window technology. But he, I wonder if he ever figured it out. But yeah, he's like, what is that? I'm like, oh my God. I mean, the telephone is still your thumb and pinky. And they don't look anything like that now. You have to hold up like your whole freaking hand to the side of your head.
Well, there's a whole generation of people hitting the save icon on every computer program, the icons of a floppy disk, and they have no idea. They've never, ever even seen a floppy disk.
That's a fair point. I haven't used one since 2009.
It's the save icon.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. I haven't used a floppy disk since my computer science class in 2009, I think.
I remember the big 5-inch floppy disks.
Oh, the soft floppy, not even hard
Yeah.
disks.
Well, the actual floppies. Yeah, when you used to be able to cut a notch in the other side of them and make them double-sided.
Yeah.
I remember the 8 1/4-inch discs.
Why are all of these?
I don't.
Oh Jesus, the 8 1/4s. They look like VCRs, cassette tapes. Freaking you. Speaking of, I remember like years and years ago when the VCR or the VHS tape company shut down. I was like, oh, the end of an era.
I thought nobody's put this
Betamax,
together
don't you,
yet.
Jay?
Oh God, Betamax was better than VHS.
No, it was better quality.
It was absolutely better.
But porn went the other way.
Right. It was too expensive to license.
I have no idea what he just said.
He's just singing to himself.
Okay.
Oh, so those aren't words. Okay, good.
Nope.
I was behind a lady once, and she turned to this. It was a Muslim lady and her kid. Kid was just babbling, maybe 8, 9 months old, and this lady turns to her. She goes, "Is he speaking English or is that some made up language y'all have?" It's like, oh shit. he's 8, 9 months old at most. That's gobbledygook, lady. Like, oh, this is why we're racist. I get you now. That's understandable.
You know, all suppressed classes are bold, noble, and wonderful, and superpowered. You didn't know?
No,
It's
it
just
was
regressive
hilarious.
men that are the pig ignorant, never did anything for humankind types. Speaking of which, did you? Nobody's put this together yet, but there's 3 invasions going on right now, like literal land invasions. There's the South Africans taking over white farms in mass. There's the Palestinians invading the Gaza Strip, and then there's like 1,500 Hondurans marching their happy asses through Mexico.
Oh, the caravan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full-on land invasion going on in the world, and nobody's doing a fucking thing about it. It's not even making the news.
Huh. Wonder why not. Anybody?
Well,
Anybody?
you would think the Palestinians
not involved.
invading the Gaza.
Oil's not involved. That's why we're not in it.
Well, I can definitely tell you what's being covered in Oklahoma right now.
tornadoes.
No.
No, that's August.
All the teacher protests.
Oh yeah, you guys actually walked out. They threatened to do that here. They had a Red for Ed campaign, and they were like a cunt hair away from walking out on strike, and they just didn't.
Language. Oh wait, this is my channel. Fuck that.
No, it's mine, and I can say whatever I damn well please.
So I'm gonna blame the kikes.
They're actually demanding a 20% increase for all teachers here in this state, and then they know it's absurd to go that high, and they know that they're going to get turned down, which is why that's what they're asking for.
Assholes.
Yeah, they're being complete assholes about it.
I hate unions.
Here's what cracks me up. Yeah, it's the fucking teacher union.
Well, and here at least we are the bottom of the barrel. Arizona is the 50th state as far as teacher pay goes, so we do need to pay our teachers more. But they asking for 20% more would put us way too much higher than we can afford. So that's why they're asking for it.
Okay, let's put this into perspective. Teachers work what, nine months of the year, roughly.
180 days.
8 to 9 months, right?
No, 180 days a year. 180 out of 365.
Not even half.
And they're making, I think the average pay for a teacher here is right around 25 to 30,000 a year.
Oh,
and they're making that in about 180 days.
Yeah, 180 days. That's their entire year of work.
Yes. In 180 days. You tell me you can't go find a part-time job in between those times? You're not working during the summer months?
Yeah, you can mow lawns on the weekends.
Yeah.
Their argument is that it's a profession that requires ongoing training and master's degrees and certifications and nonsense. I'm actually on the teacher's side with this one a little bit because they are underpaid. Yeah. Especially here. I don't know what it's like where you guys are, but they are definitely underpaid here.
We are the 7th least paid teachers in the country. Of course, it's Louisiana. We're the pretty much bottom of the barrel as far as education goes anyway. Well, but that's just us.
Yeah.
You get what you pay for.
Right. And that's the problem we're having is teachers are leaving to go teach elsewhere because they just don't make the money. They don't basically don't get paid enough to put up with the brats, which I get that too.
Yeah,
you know what?
I support
I am
private
so sorry.
institutions.
I
Anyway.
am fake news.
20
The
just
state of
seems
Oklahoma's
really
minimum
low.
teacher salary ranges from $31,600 to $46,000.
Okay, all right, that's better.
Yeah.
Which is average. Well, it's above average.
They make more money than I do, and they work less.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I still think that the teachers are underpaid. The problem here is administration. There's a whole lot of mid-level and upper-level administrators, quote unquote, that are pulling down basically 6 figures for shuffling papers.
Mm-hmm. Assistant to the assistant.
Exactly.
Yeah. Gotta love bureaucracy. One of the big things that we have a problem with here is teachers' unions, and not. If we were to get rid of the teachers that actually are, have tenure, so they just fuck off and don't care.
Well, I agree with that. The tenure system is fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's fucking retarded.
I'm
fucking retarded. Wicked retarded.
Well, now I got to ask you guys: are unions prevalent where you live? Because
some are.
over here.
Tennessee, no. Michigan, absolutely.
It's a right to work state
Michigan.
out here.
Well, Michigan's a right to work state too.
I remember going to New Jersey and having to do a presentation and not being allowed to literally plug in my computer because it had to be done by somebody in electricians union.
Yeah, that's stupid.
It is. It's fucking retarded because you pay these schmucks, union wages, number one, to show up and literally plug something in, which is just, fucking retarded.
Well, I first learned about this when I went to work in Delaware. I'd never really heard of unions to that level of, I don't know, what would you call it?
Cluster fuckery.
Pretty much. But yeah, the only two unions that are somewhat prevalent here are teachers unions and farmers unions. But the farmers union is pretty disorganized, so that works well for us.
I used to work for GM Roadside, and I worked with this guy
Farmers.
whose brother was in Detroit working for GM. Worked his way up in the factories to the point where he was getting paid $68,000 in the early 80s for literally being called in whenever he needed to be called in to push one button to turn one machine on. He worked like 15 minutes twice a week and was making that kind of money.
Yeah. Well, that was always my complaint with the union. They want to, make $40, $45 an hour straight time, and will fucking do anything to not work weekends, which includes getting paid outrageous rates. I'm talking like double time and a half just because it's Sunday. I mean, fuck, I work Sunday. No, go ahead.
There was I worked security for Ford Motor Company, and aside from getting excellent pay, like one of the best pays for security I had, the job was stupid having to deal with the people. But one of the guys, as part of security, he tried to sneak his buddy into the plant because his buddy, he was he gave his card to somebody else to check him in, which means that he was at work when he wasn't at work, which shady enough as it is. But he was doing a side job building a tree house for a family, and he fell out of the tree and broke both of his legs. So this guy with two broken legs tried to sneak into the plant and get, I don't know, dropped off somewhere where he could then claim on the job whatever to get put on disability for his work. Like, you are
I can dig it.
I can.
Like, you are a bastard, sir. like 3 different times I asked him to step out of the car. Like I realized after a while, like he was in pain. And I'm like, what's going on here? And one of his legs was turned like the wrong fucking way. I'm like, that's not like, your ankle shouldn't be your left leg should not be pointing left. And something like, I understand, sir, but can you step out of the car for a minute? He's like, I don't see why I had to step out of the car. I'm like, I can call a union rep if you want. So he's like, yeah. We used to have union reps who would call taxis to take their drunk union members home, and they would get cited with a skipping a day of work as opposed to, being drunk on the job. It's the shittiest organization there is. I can't stand unions.
Nope. So we have mostly public servant unions here. We have the teachers unions, obviously, and we have firemen's unions. We have some electricians unions. We have some mechanics unions, that sort of stuff. But mainly, it's just public servants. So like police, that sort of stuff.
No, eat a dick.
Well, you know what? Maybe
eat
I
a
will.
dick, unions.
Oh, you were talking about unions. Oh,
okay.
I kind of wish that I had one, because I would like to have those kind of salaries and accommodations.
But you wouldn't want one if you were the business owner.
right, which is why I'm against them. Again, the stupidest thing I ever encountered was, hey, you can't plug in your own laptop. What?
Yep.
What?
Well, this is a business, and you can't do that. That's too dangerous. You need a licensed electrician to plug that in. I'm like, motherfucker, I plug it in every goddamn day. I plug it in when I go to the hotel. Yeah, well,
we had a similar story told to us when we were I was in Connecticut. I was gonna do a job until the union reps settled their strike, so I wound up not working there. But they told us a story about this guy. Okay, so what you do, one of the things you can do in my line of work is you can X-ray parts, and when you do that, you have to observe the film, kind of like what a doctor does at the hospital. And we have these boxes with a very, very bright bulb in the back of them that sometimes burn out because they get so damn hot. We can't change them because of unions. You have to get a union electrician to come and change out a light bulb in this box that it's just like any other light bulb, other than it's extremely hot. And so they made him wait. He wasn't there Friday, and they don't work on the weekends. So they waited 4 days to start looking at film again. It set him back, I don't know, 15 hours worth of work. They had to sit there straight and get all that looked at. All because they can't change the fucking bulb, legally speaking.
Yeah, but if you were to change it and not blog it, does that, is anybody going to be any the wiser?
Yeah.
Somebody found out about it, so.
Yeah, you will get in trouble. There's literally a guy who goes around just to make sure that kind of shit doesn't happen. There are probably several people who do that.
Again, you're paying somebody to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not wasteful at all.
Yeah, that's not extortion.
I get
that's not
I get
inefficient.
I get the importance of unions, especially back, in the past where, if you've ever read Upton Sinclair's
Pinkertons and all that sort of stuff that happened with
right.
Standard Oil, all that sort of stuff.
Right. So there's
have not.
There was definitely a need for it. And even in some industries, there still is a minor need for it. But like the auto unions and the electrician unions in union states have just become basically the mob.
Yep.
And they run on extortion. Yeah, they run on extortion. Shut up, Mutt. Hey.
You tell him.
Sure.
This is going to go on for a couple minutes, so talk amongst yourselves while I mute the dog barking.
Let's talk about the thing. No, go ahead.
I'm not entirely against unions that are company specific. Like we have a Baker Hughes out here that everybody got together because of all the safety violations they kept having. Yeah, guys going into a fab shop with basically shorts and sandals.
Yeah.
So their higher up organized a union to get them all straight. That's fine by me. But as far as trade specific, that's a bridge too far. That's when you start getting into fuckery.
Yeah. Basically, fuck those guys. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not against the idea of a union because it's the idea. I'm not against ideas. But do I want an olive drab buffer too? Is that really?
No, just get a fucking black one.
Olive drab buffer.
Yeah, never do colored buffer tubes. They don't look as good as you think.
No, not a buffer tube. A buffer. it's just that piece of plastic at the tip is olive drab green.
Oh, man.
Well, I don't know. But yeah, the idea of them is solid, and I agree that they had their time and place. But everything, like slippery slopes.
Yeah,
that's a thing. That is not a fallacy anymore. There has never been a slippery slope that hasn't gone too far. And the perfect example of that is the smoking ban that we now have. It started just because, I've got kids, so if we could not have like the cigarette smokers right next to the non-cigarette smokers, separate them, like one side be smoking, the other side be non-smoking.
Yeah, that's a legitimate.
Makes sense. Let's do that and roll it around. We are now at the point where it's 100 feet from the door of a federal building. You can't smoke within 100 feet. You are now ostracized for daring to be a cigarette smoker. That's what we've got to now. That is a slippery slope. The gay marriage. Oh, first your gay marriage, and then you'll get guys fucking ducks. First off,
Just
that ain't how
about
marriage works. That's when the sex
Just
stops.
had to mention the ducks, didn't you, Jay?
Yeah. Well,
No,
they were on my
the
mind
reason
for some
that's
reason.
funny is because I happened to walk out of an auto parts store today, and there was 2 ducks going at it right as I walked out, right in the middle of the road.
Nice.
Well, I mean, for the duck anyway.
Yeah.
Well, one of them anyway. I don't know if ducks are rapists.
Yeah. They're
They do.
documented. They're biologically evolved to avoid it. The females, I mean.
Well, I assume it's watertight down there. But
No, they have a fake one. There's a whole documentary. It's fucking hilarious to watch. Anyway.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Nice. Oh shit, nice. So there are now 2 different provinces in Canada that allow for bestiality. I'm assuming it's like goats or sheep or something, but that's not the point.
Now it's legally protected.
Yeah, now it is. Yeah, that's it. It's exactly it. It's atrocious.
Mm-hmm.
So don't tell me like the nose under the camel's tent is not a freaking thing, and that's why I'm against any form of capitulation in gun control.
Yeah. Well, the problem with these types of precedents is when does it end? Because there is no stopping point until everything burns down and we start over.
Once you get
that's the end.
People paid to do something like that is it. Because they are now getting paid.
Yeah.
Now is about the time when Sean would chime in.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't know. What other subject can we discuss?
Did any of y'all watch Lindsay Shepard's video, like Blonde advertised?
We did. I watched it a few days ago before Blonde advertised it.
I've watched it the afternoon before the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to her, so I watched it pretty much immediately. And all I could think of was, well, duh, girl, we've been trying to tell you that for the last year.
Yeah. Thanks for finally coming to the dark side.
Yeah. We're not so bad. We have cookies and milk.
And bacon and coffee.
J Fry just joined twice.
I don't know if I can handle double J Fry.
We're going to get pocket love as he walks around with us in his pocket.
Pocket.
Yeah, time for a cigarette.
I got kicked.
Did you? I didn't kick you.
Huh. So he says...
no, you couldn't have kicked me. I couldn't have come back if you kicked me.
Right.
Not until this stream ended and like the next time you opened up a stream.
Yeah, you found that out live.
We're live, bitch.
Oh, now I understand why nobody's watching. Apparently, we're up against V and Mr. Mediker.
Oh, who cares? We're having fun.
I don't care about Mr. Mediker. That's for damn sure.
I don't care about V either. So
I don't like V.
Yeah.
Bride
isn't Overtime on tonight too?
No, that's Sunday.
No,
that was a really
they skipped it for Easter.
No, they didn't. They were on.
Oh.
I watched for a little bit. I was still shifting pallets at that time, but yeah, I was on. There was three people, and just between Lex and K-Row or Q-Row, Those two guys literally just talk out of their asses. They have no idea what they're talking about when they talk about things. And, like, they have no sense of what is going on, and they just flap at the gums. It's terrible. So yeah, I guess I'm talking shit about Robotime. Fight me, faggots! Come on. I can say faggots. This is my channel.
Yep.
Not that I haven't said words on my own channel.
Yeah. We could talk about the importance of checking your chamber before you point it at somebody and pull the trigger.
Yes.
Oh,
Safety is always a great concern.
Yes.
That's why I
Actually,
didn't
was
watch
it
that video because I just don't care to watch somebody get shot unless
in the
they need shooting.
freaking eyeball?
Oh,
Did
even
he get
better.
shot in the eyeball, or did he get? I thought he got shot right in the temple.
Did he get shot in the temple and the eyeball was blown out?
I couldn't really tell. The video quality was so poor.
Easy. He's dead now. Jesus.
Yeah.
Way to talk ill of the dead.
They
Speaking
can
of
tell.
talking ill of the dead, Nicholas Cruz killed the wrong student in Parkland. No, Josh, or not.
Well, you'll
Was
piss
it
off
Josh?
Matt Jarbo if you say that.
Wow. No, I think was it
Wait,
Sean?
go back a second. What pisses off Jarbo?
Somebody made the comment that
Scrumpy, intuitive, Scrumpy, indoctrinative, some channel.
said that Nicholas Cruz killed the wrong kids.
Oh well, yeah, that's just freaking Jarbo getting his panties in a wad.
It really was.
It's not like that hasn't been said since the day that Hogg and Co. got famous.
Hog and Co. That sounds like a production company was set up together. But oh yeah, that was we're going to stay on the Parkland thing because I do want to talk about the plastic bags they now have for backpacks. But yeah, they had used whoa, this guy's triggered. I'm like, that's not how triggered works. It's not like I use fag to mean like anything because it was like gay meant lame, but
Yeah.
fag is just whatever. But you can't call somebody a cuck and a and MGTOW. It doesn't work that way. You can get one or the other, but you can't call, like Matt Christensen, call him beta all you want. You can't call him a cuck. He doesn't have a girlfriend.
Yep.
So he literally cannot watch his girl have sex with other men. So do not give me that kind of basically stupidity. And the same thing with triggered. Triggered means that they're going off basically because of something simple. But if it's it bothers the shit with me. But so this that Taryn girl or Tar, whatever her last name was, the semi-cute blonde, who is definitely going to be doing porn pretty soon.
Looking forward to it.
And Lauren Hogg, who was
Well, we know who's making a donation at the Spank Bank.
Who is also most likely going to be doing porn soon, have been complaining about their new see-through bags. They're one of them for their senior year, and the other just for whatever reason she's doing it. Which, to be fair, you know who was in the building that got shot up? Lauren Hogg, the freshman. Unlike her brother, who was everywhere, who was a senior.
You act surprised by this.
Yeah, just CNN. I'm gonna punch in the face. Just all of CNN.
He was groomed to do it.
Every CNN. Yeah, that's my personal belief as well. He is groomed to do this, and he just got brought to the light a little earlier than he was supposed to. But
Yeah, he was. I mean, he was being prepped for something along these lines, and it just happened. But what kills me is that you're right. The semi-cute girl that was talking about, when they give us this bump stock ban inch, we're going to take a mile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the mile was taken. Welcome to your clear backpack and metal detector and cordon off future.
Not happy about it either.
So, I mean, I'm sympathetic to them in one regard because I think it's bullshit that they have to do that. But on the other hand, you're trying to take away everybody else's guns for actions they didn't commit. Welcome to your utopia, you dumb fuck.
Where's that gotcha bitch sounder when you need it?
Oh yeah, hang on.
Gotcha, bitch.
I don't think I can play a sound. They don't make a soundboard for this, do they? That sucks.
Yeah.
I bet you I could do it if I was using OBS.
That is witchcraft, sir.
I gotta play around with it. I actually have it. I just need to set it up. Why is it a heretic? What else are you going to use?
It's witchcraft.
Free. It's free witchcraft, which is the most important part.
True.
I got a gotcha.
Ha, gotcha.
From, I don't think I can.
Wait. Needs to be more Kermit. Ha, gotcha.
Ha, gotcha.
Well, that needs to be a subcategory. What the dicks?
Because the sound bar is on, hon. Hang on a second, guys.
Yep. Uh-huh. Well, I don't need that. Okay, commercial. When you're looking up butt stocks, you should be able to subcategorize whether you're looking for a commercial or a mil spec.
That is a good point.
I honestly don't see why there's such a big difference between commercial and mil spec. I really don't.
Well, if you buy a mil spec with a commercial tube, it will rattle no matter what.
Oh, I know. I don't understand why they
Differentiated, yeah.
differentiated. That makes no sense to me.
I don't know.
Well, because mil spec really isn't mil spec. Like half the time, it's going to rattle no matter what you do.
Mine kind of rattles, but it's not bad. I did look at the Hogue butt stocks and stuff, Jay. You might look at the
Hogue butt stock?
Mm-hmm. They make
one.
Oh,
for your precision.
I think I'm gonna go with something like an STR because of that awesome cheek weld.
Yeah.
Who makes the Super Sniper stock?
Is that in Magpul? That's a PTRS.
Yeah,
the PTR or that Luther.
Luther. Well, that's another one. No, this is a different company. Because I'm thinking about putting that Luther AR on my 300 Win Mag.
Man, that's just
Thinking about it. It's just a lot of money. So.
Yeah, it's 300 Win Mag too.
Well, it's a precision gun. I mean, it's built on a chassis that'll take AR stocks.
Yeah.
Do I want to spend like $225 on a PRS though?
Yeah, you should be able to find them for like 170, 180 if you shop hard enough.
Yeah. I found my SBPDW stock for around $200 shipped. Just
I was saying that, but I own 2 UBRs. So I really should shut my stupid mouth.
So, hey, Garrick.
Yeah.
Do you believe in the whole break in a barrel thing?
For what exactly?
Well,
let's be specific now.
223 Wild.
223 Wild. Because I got a barrel that's black nitride in it, and I'm trying to think. You know, black nitride is pretty hard as chrome. I mean,
yeah, similar properties.
Yeah,
or
I mean,
similar purpose.
Is it real? That's gonna be a pain in the ass to try to get burrs and stuff out if there's burrs in it in the rifling.
Is it a good barrel maker company?
Stoner.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I would say so. And it's 223 Wild, so it should be a match grade barrel.
Yeah, should be.
I would say just try different ammo. I mean, different bullets will act different ways. You'll never get two barrels that take the same ammo the same way.
Well, I mean, it didn't do bad with 62 grain. It was about 3/4 of an inch to a little under an inch.
And like I told you, 62 grain is everybody.
Known for inaccuracy.
Right. Everybody in the military bitches about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I might have to just shoot some XM193. Or is it the M855 ball?
No, M855 ball is a 62 grain.
Yeah, so XM193 55. See how it does.
Right. I would also say try finding some 72 or 77 grain OTM. That's your match grade stuff. So see how it behaves with that. With it, that one you're going to pay money for. So.
Oh, I know. I don't want to pay that much money for it. Because this is my go-to rifle, so.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure it's accurate enough. And it didn't do bad. I'll send you the grouping that it did.
Yeah.
On
well,
Twitter.
if it did 3/4 of an inch at 100 yards with 855, you should be all right. And break-in's not really. It's not a thing for semi-autos. It's more for bolt actions, and it's not many. It's like 50 rounds, and you're good.
Yeah, I only put about 40 rounds through my rifle on Sunday because it was fucking cold.
That's over now. Easter passed, and it should be warming up.
Yeah, one might think.
Hey, it got 80 degrees down here, so just sit tight.
It was 33 yesterday, and today was like 40. And then it's supposed to warm back up after tomorrow.
Yeah.
So there's my 3-shot group that I did. Should have it in your DMs.
Yeah. Looking at it now. Yeah, that's not a bad group.
Yeah. No, it's not. If I gave it a couple little stick figure arms and a top hat, I could make a snowman.
Does the PRS come with a buffer tube?
No, it has the Gen 2 has an adapter for AR-10 or AR-15. That's
no,
this
is Gen 3.
Gen 3? I didn't even know they made a Gen 3.
Yeah.
Well, whatever the latest one is, it's supposed to have an insert for AR-15s.
What's a receiver extension?
The 2?
Optimized for rifle length receiver extensions.
Oh, that's the little cap at the end of a rifle tube. You need it for certain stocks.
Rifle length receiver extension is recommended to ensure optimal. So it doesn't come with a freaking tube. That's crap. And I have to fictitiously buy one of those too. Son of a bitch.
Well, Jay, if you want, I can send you that billet 4-end. It's a 13.5-inch.
Well, you can fictitiously send me that as long as it's M-lock and not freaking.
No, it's pick rail.
Yeah. It's too
Josh,
heavy.
I sent you a picture in the DMs. I sent you a picture in your DMs. I was going through my receipts for my taxes. That was for a full auto rental at the bottom. I didn't think they rented them for that cheap. I was expecting way more.
M1A1. $40. That's not bad.
Hell no.
I want to go to Battlefield Vegas. That's where I'd really like to go to.
Yeah, they got a hell of a selection, I'm sure.
Yeah, they do. They've got a few guns I'd like to fire. They've got the P90. They've got the CZ Scorpion Evo 3 A1. They've got an MP7. They've got your usuals, AKs, M4s, that sort of stuff.
What's the gun used to murder Arizona range masters?
Oh, an Uzi.
Uzi, okay.
Or was it a Mac 10 or a Mac 11? I can't tell. They all look kind of the
I
same.
think it was a Mac
metal
10.
bastards.
I think it's a Mac 11, actually.
Was it a Mac 11?
I think so.
Too soon.
I had a
It's
bad
been a
experience
year.
with a Mac 10.
It's been years. It's plural years. I think this is definitely under the Obama administration. It's been years.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like I'm going with a Luthar buffer body assembly. Man, this fake rifle's
Excuse
getting
me.
expensive as fuck.
Yeah, it happens.
Weren't you just bitching about not having money?
I'm window shopping. And I'm already at $1,200. And I'm only half done.
Let's see if I can find fucking scope.
I don't even have a an upper
Ooh.
or lower receiver yet. I just have the ass end of the gun. I can add $300 if I go with one of those billets Medelis from Spike's Tactical.
Hey, look up and see how much the Ruger Precision stocks are.
Fuck a
Might be
Ruger
cheaper.
Precision stock because those
What? It's
bastards
adjustable
went with
just like all the rest.
they went with key mod. Fucking bastards.
They're key mod?
I mean, what caliber are you going with, Jay?
Oh, this is only gonna be 5.56.
Then just get the fucking precision.
Why not 308?
Because they're heavy.
Come on, just
I have a
You
sniper
wanted a
rifle. I have a sniper
marksman
murder rifle.
right?
Well, I have a SAS, a 308 DPMS, and it's actual quality. I'm pretty freaking happy with this gun.
That's what it is. Mako. Mako makes that stock I was looking at.
Oh, the Mako. I don't trust that single-sided cheek support.
No, it's not that one. It's their other precision stock.
Fat fucking cheek though, so that might be why.
Yeah. I just use a standard Magpul stock on my quote unquote DMR, but not DMR because it's only a 16-inch barrel.
Shit. I'll go with a freaking 10-inch barrel on a DMR. I'm not giving up that much. I'll still shoot freaking people in the head bowls.
Well, you know, if you want to be
Sure you will,
special,
sunshine.
you can. If you want to be special, you can go with the Harris CQB stock.
I do like those stocks. I like that foreign and I like that stock.
Yeah, it's tempting, isn't it?
Wait a
Yeah.
second now.
Jay
Oh,
will
it's
probably
not-
hate it.
I'm sorry, it's not Mako. It's a sub company of Mako, Fab Defense.
Oh, the Fab. Yeah, the Fab. I like that one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Harris CQB, huh? Harris CQB.
I sent you a link to Battlefield Vegas of their stuff they got, Garrick.
Okay. I'm sorry, CQ.
Yeah,
is it
just
CQB or
browse. They got a lot of
CQR?
stuff.
CQR. My bad.
Oh, you guys can both eat dicks. No,
It's tempting. My
The
God,
Maxim?
it's tempting. Do they make a precision stock?
No, they make
I know
a
they make a-
CQB stock.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting for my SBR build.
No, that could do it. I mean, it will definitely.
I want to
be
fire
short.
a M14 on full auto, said no one ever.
Didn't know what
They're
her
heavy
ass
enough
fire
as it
was.
is. I do not want to deal with recoil on top of that.
Well, they do make that
Yeah.
that special butt plate for it. Here, it's our attempt to control it.
I imagine renting out an M14 and then allowing that person to go full auto with it. Sorry about your ceiling.
Yeah,
That's how I
gotta be
imagine
an
that
insurance
conversation
hazard.
going. Yeah.
Can I just write you a check? I didn't bring this much cash.
I only brought enough to cover the rental.
I'm looking up forends and rails, and I accidentally selected Magpul instead of Midwest Industries.
Go with UTG, dude.
I have a couple UTGs that are gaining dust because they're fucking heavy as shit.
The new ones are light.
Well, these are quad rails. So are you telling me they decided to go against the let's make them really, really, really heavy?
Yes. Dude, I have an M-Lock 4-end on mine. It's 15-inch. It's light as shit.
I have no complaints about UTG. Besides for their weight, I found them really well constructed, and what's it called? Heavy as shit.
Why don't you go look up the weight of a UTG 15-inch M-Lock rail?
Why don't you look up things also?
I'll tell you what, they make the ugliest fucking rail I ever seen for an AK.
Shut up. Wait, no, it's not. It's not ugly. Mine's pretty. What are you talking about? It's
That's
boxy
horrendous.
as shit. It's a little boxy, but it's not bad. But yeah, that was my first experience with UTG was for the AK, and I was like, you know what? I bet my AR would love one of these. It turns out I did not. But yeah, I'll check out UTG.
Now check out Fortis if you want stylish.
I don't like that flare. Well,
what?
I don't mind the flare at the end of the Fortis. I don't know, Latin stuff.
No, they make a model without the flare.
Goddamn Latin correspondence course. But the why am I in the A's? UTG is they're not selling the wait. Aren't they Leapers too? Yeah, Leapers UTG. Okay. I scrolled down and the last they had was Troy. I'm like, uh-oh. Actually, these don't look too bad. But yeah, the Fortis, they flare at the end, and I really am enjoying the Inforce with the flat, not flat, it's super curved, but it's flat form to the side lights that they have.
Yeah, it's made out of 6061 aluminum.
Yeah, well, it's how much? that's the issue I'm having here.
How much it weighs?
How much aluminum? Because it's
cost wise.
No, these are actually ridiculously cost friendly. That's what we'll call it.
Okay, budget.
They're
friendly.
affordable.
Yeah, this one's a 17-inch.
Jesus.
Yeah, a free float key mud handrail, 179. When anything else would be like 230.
Yeah,
but
you think that fucker flexes at the end?
No, because they probably use so much damn aluminum.
It doesn't mean it's not going to bend.
I'm looking at two flat earths right next to each other, and one is definitely OD green, but it just saying it's flat earth.
Okay, Jay, I know that this isn't.
Hold on, I'm going to screen share. Can I screen share? I can screen share.
Yeah, I didn't limit that. Go ahead.
Unless it's my eyeballs playing tricks on me. Oh, hold on. Let me hide my tentacle porn real quick for I can weld myself. So both these are supposed to be flat dark earth.
Leapers UTG Pro 415 rifle 15-inch super slim free float handguard 13.4 ounces.
Those are cheap. Why are they so cheap?
You're talking okay, so you said the Leapers UTG Pro model 4/15 15-inch super slim
415 rifle 15-inch super slim free float handguard 13.4 ounces.
All right, add that to
There's
the
one that's
cart.
under $100.
There's several that are under $100.
Yeah.
They're all their quads.
The
Oops,
M-Lock
let me
version
stop
is
sharing.
around 165-ish, $170. That's what I paid for mine.
How much
I
are
bet
the
they're
sensors running?
unfinished. Like I bet they're sharp as shit on their corners.
So they
No.
tumbled.
They're really not. Are you talking about on the pick rail?
No, they're the cutouts for the M locks that you shouldn't
they're
even
not.
be touching anyway.
No, they're not. They're smooth.
Weighs
I will show you. Hold on.
11.3 ounces. This one says. Man,
So.
this is not.
That is not sharp at all. I can put my thumb over it. Not a problem.
Oh, look at you living dangerously.
I know.
The page said it was 11.3 ounces.
Yeah, probably a little bit lighter with all the M-Lock cuts. So.
That's not bad. I mean, man, this is getting.
You could look up Mission First Tactical too.
I do actually. I like Mission
First. I like some of their things, but don't buy their pop-up sites. They are shit.
I have to admit, for the money, once again, UTG has some good flip-ups. I paid $24 a pop, and they're pretty light. Front and rear, $24 per site.
That's not bad. Metal?
No. Metal.
That's not bad at all.
That price is metal. Fuck you.
But I've got mostly Magpul furniture on the rifle. Well, the hand grip and the stock are Magpul on my rifle. And the end plate for the buffer tube is Magpul.
So I have a Crusader lower with nothing on it. You think I should make it into a SBR or just go with a 14.5-inch barrel and pin and weld it?
Why not just do a pistol?
I really don't want a pistol. I like being able to put my shoulder to something.
All right, well,
Just
you can shoulder a pistol. Yeah. Here's why I'm not going SBR and I'm suggesting pistol. Besides for Josh is going to give you some bullshit. Oh, look at this thing. It's wonderful. And it's only $195 fucking dollars. My
Shockwave blade is fine.
Yeah, they're fucking gorgeous. That's what. No, you can't move with an SBR. You can't. Like if I'm
just a
if I'm
pain in the
hosting,
ass.
well, I mean, I didn't mean like move. You can move, sure, in 6 months, but when I was a bodyguard, we went to different states. When I was a bounty hunter, we went to different states. Security, we have on occasion gone to different states. You can't take your SBR on the job with you to those other places without approval, not just notification, but approval to ATF.
From the
Yep.
Yeah.
But if you take your pistol AR with you, you're fine.
Yep.
So,
well, that's why I'm kind of leaning towards the 14.5-inch.
I mean, if you want to pin and weld the barrel, by all means, do it.
Yeah. I'll see. I'm at the top.
It.
Yeah.
Whatever
they
call it.
I don't think it's just a pin and weld. Well, there's 3 different ways to do it, I think. Look them up on, what is it? TGC.
The Gun Collective?
Mm-hmm.
do I get...
You get all the things, Jay.
Should I get backup iron sights for a DMR?
Not if you're getting a non-illuminated scope. I wouldn't.
Well, it's not just etched reticle. I'll get a limited scope.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother with the iron sight then.
That's really why I refuse to go with a like I love the Walther PPQs and their new 5-inch and their Q4 have the plates on them, and I'm not gonna get one, but I don't like that it removes the back the rear sight. Like, how much am I going to touch trust a red dot sight? I don't think I trust it enough. That's for sure.
Hey, what's the name of that forend again?
UTG Leapers.
Okay, and what's the rest of the description?
You can do whatever you want. They make them in different lengths, but the 15-inch or the 13-inch or the 9-inch or the 12-inch.
Well, I went with a 16.1-inch barrel, so I'm getting the 15-inch.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's a hell of a C grip I'm throwing out there too. Like, I can go full extension on this mother.
Don't forget that bipod.
No, I'd rather shoot off a bag or a barrier. Carrying a bipod is for people who can afford bipods.
Hey,
I can't even
Simple Harris works just fine.
I can't even fictitiously afford a bipod.
I got a Caldwell's for sale if you want one. Sell it to you cheap. Even you can afford it.
What do I go with a flash suppressor or I mean flash hider or a compensator?
It's just a DMR. Go with a compensator. Everything's about precision.
Or a muzzle brake.
I'm going with some sort of muzzle device.
I like the Strike Industry stuff.
No, Strike, man. Oh, oof. Strike is no good. No bueno.
Why is that no good?
No good.
Ooh, damn, that's
Strike.
cheap, dude. The KAK Industry Compensator for $8 at Primary Arms.
I'm on Primary Arms right now.
You guys heard from Face in the last 4 or 5 days?
Yeah.
Baseball?
He celebrated a boxing tourney the other day, and he's not doing well. He's fine. But yeah, he's still sick, man.
What? Has he got AIDS or something? He's been sick like all year.
Well, yeah, he has since December. And so I'm thinking gonehepatosyphyl AIDS.
Gonehepatosyphyl AIDS, man. It'll get you.
That's how they get you.
It was like a 30-year itch, man. Jesus.
He is. The poor guy's dying. But that's what that universal health care will get you, apparently.
Not well, apparently.
Who's dying?
Face.
I didn't know that.
And he's not dying. He's just not healing. he's
not living
in
well.
He's in status right now. Poor guy.
Wolfie hits 666 subs.
Oof.
So So she needs exercised.
Well, I saw their Easter dinner. She's gonna need exercise after that.
Really? I didn't see that. What'd they have?
Ham. I asked if Mikey people of colored eggs because I didn't want to be racist. I covered my PC bases, but they didn't do eggs.
Eggs of color.
I didn't know how it worked. What the proper terminology is.
Yeah, that sounds a little more appropriate. Oh, check the DMs, Jake. I'll leave a little something for you.
Knew you shaved your legs. Oh, okay, wrong picture. Sorry.
What's wrong with that?
Group chat. My bad.
He does it for Streamline.
Actually, I shaved the bottom
swim.
of my legs. Yeah, I had to shave my leg for football because I got my ankles taped up.
Ooh, yeah.
I shaved for swimming.
Yeah, Josh, you got to do the
Link
minigun
is
experience.
Not working.
Are you talking about Battlefield?
Yeah, just do it.
No, what's the word on Far Cry, by the way?
It's pretty awesome.
Unlike the movie.
Yeah, the movie was horrible. The Amazon Prime production was horrible.
Oh, speaking of
made a
video game
movie?
movies,
I think I'm gonna go with the Fuck My Neighbors.
Was it Yui Bowl?
I like him.
Why?
I don't know. I like most of his movies. I mean, they're retarded and they always have double fisting freaking pistols, but I still like him.
yeah. Speaking of video game
This link
movies,
isn't working.
are y'all looking forward to Tomb Raider?
No.
Looking forward to Womb Raider. That's right. I'm gonna mix race the shit out of that
Way to
bitch.
kill it, Jay.
Yeah, her boobs aren't big enough. And they didn't even CGI them bigger, which is dumb.
They did in the originals. I appreciate that. Thank you. That is so weird that I have a problem with that. But at least I'm fair because I am also still complaining about the height of Tom Cruise.
Yeah, he's no Jack Reacher.
No, he can't reach your shit.
Nope, he can't even reach the second shelf, let alone the top shelf.
I like this diamond head muscle T-break.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, everyone at the range will call me an asshole. And they'll be right to do so.
So you got to shoot out of your backyard, man.
Apartment.
Oh wait, you're in a Damn it, fucking apartments.
I know. I have two tack walls that I can't even put up. They're just in storage right now. I mean, this JP Enterprises recoil eliminator thing, besides for looking like a rolled up phone book that goes sideways across your muzzle, it looks cool. Still no.
I bet it's pretty effective too.
Hey Dan, does your Daniel Defense have the muzzle climb mitigator? Does it shoot well?
All right, well, I'm going to press the button again because this has been the dreariest of Monday streams.
Mm-hmm.
You realize much shit on
before we go.
You sent it to the one guy who is also in our chat group.
Yes. Is he in? Did he go in the DM group?
Yeah, I brought him into the DM group last week.
Fuck that! Why isn't he in here?
He doesn't get on live. No, I think I had him on one of my streams.
Yeah, he's been on before.
No, I meant in
Anyway.
the stream, not just on the stream, live stream. Not for this nonsense. Let's go off so I can
Yep.
show
More
you my
gun
shaved
clubs
legs.
to come, I'm sure.
I really don't want to see Jay's shaved legs.
You know you
I'm
do.
just kidding. I can't reach that.